I was actually surprised at this. Why can't the BBC just do it themselves? Hi, it's me again, and every now and then I dip in and out of the trade press for the TV production industry and stuff like that. And I stumbled across this headline and I thought, that just seems a bit odd. That seems a bit odd to me. Why aren't they doing it themselves? Have a look at this, look. Dock 10 in Salford is serving as the UK production base for BBC Sports coverage of the FIFA World Cup 2022. Yeah, well, you may have noticed that I don't know a lot about TV production. And I know this for a fact because the amount of people who watch some of my videos from the TV industry tell me all the time via email. So, but that's okay. I'm not here to be a TV producer in the future. But why has the BBC not got facilities for this themselves? How many production houses and production units do they need? How many buildings and how many staff do they need? And they still can't do this in-house? You can't tell me they don't have all the gear and all the people to be able to do this themselves. Why are they palming this out and spending your TV licence fees on a third-party solution to a problem they should be able to solve themselves? Apparently there is some cost saving in this, it says here, look. Dock 10 has previously served as the UK remote production centre for coverage of major events such as the Euros and the Beijing Winter Olympics and World Athletics Championships. Remote production helps broadcasters to produce live coverage of events in a more environmentally sustainable manner, as only a small amount of equipment and fewer staff are required on location. Well, that makes sense, doesn't it? You send the minimum amount of people you can get away with to the site to do whatever they have to do there, filming and talking, Lineker for instance, and then do the rest back at base where you haven't had to ship all that gear and all those people out there. It makes perfect sense to me. That is fine. I get that, and that's a great idea. What I don't get is why you're having to use a third party called Dock 10. The BBC has all these facilities, world-class facilities, and 3.7 billion quid a year just of TV licence fees. They have the ability to do it. Why are they paying a third party to do it for them? I know they don't cover a lot of sports anymore, so investing heavily in sports production equipment, which I would imagine is probably the same as normal TV production equipment, why can't they do it? Why can't they? It makes no sense to me. What are the BBC doing? If they can palm it out to somebody else, then we don't need you, do we? We don't need you, BBC, do we? Just having a look at Dock 10's website just to make sure I haven't completely balls this up and are actually part of BBC or something. But I can't see anything about it. They could possibly be part of BBC Studios. But it doesn't say anything here. But they are based at Media City in Manchester. But for me, this just seems like a waste of money. You have all these people in-house that are capable of producing television. That's why they're there. You have all the top-end world-class equipment in all of your studios around the country and all of your facilities around the country. Why are you not doing this yourself? Why are you spending licence fee payers' money on having a third party produce this for you? You're talking about making cuts everywhere. You're making cuts to the news. You're making cuts to local radio. You're losing staff. You're doing this. You're doing that. And then you do something like this. You know, it's the equivalent of me being absolutely skint and can't pay my electric bill this month, which could be a possibility, obviously, but then still going out to dinner every night. It makes no sense. You cook your own food when you're struggling financially. And it just proves that the BBC can't be struggling financially, doesn't it? Yeah, it just seems weird to me, but I'm not a TV production professional. If you are, do feel free to set me straight in the comments below. And if you're not, and you've got thoughts on this, because I've told you my thoughts on it, let me know what you think down in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, because that way, hopefully, I'll see you in another video again soon, won't I? Ta-da!